Paul, for service providers looking to get started with Network as a Service, why is our private label solution such a good way for them to get going?
I think the value proposition that we've seen with private label really emerged from our deep conversation with service providers around the world. At MEF events, a big portion of the service provider community are represented at these events, and also with the data center operators. So private labels are a value proposition to both. What we learned in those conversations is that building a network as a service platform is particularly complex. And not all of our partner service providers and data center operators have been able to recruit and retain the technical talent to build a platform like Console Connect. So the value proposition really is it gives them a way to test the waters, whether their customer base are going to consume products and services this way. At Console Connect, we genuinely believe that's the future, that all enterprise network acquisition will be through network as a service. But the private label product allows the service provider to use their brand, use their customer base, and get the revenue that they can generate through this new form of procurement by choosing to use our private label product.
What are some of the different services available through the platform and through the private label solution?
The way that we've thought about developing the strategy of private label was to take a module framework. So core to our strategy is Console Connect, where we integrate all of the software and the network required to manage these 250 cloud on-ramps that we have. You can pause for a moment and think about how complex it is to maintain the Amazon Direct Connect product software stack, the Azure Express Route software stack, the Google Cloud Interconnect software stack. So it's important to realize that's what Console Connect really is. It's a software automation, network as a service core of our value proposition. There are those service providers who have the desire and the existing infrastructure to just want to be able to integrate with our platform, and so we've released a MEF lifecycle orchestration compliant API adapter, LSO adapter, and that is one of the ways that some of our service provider partners will integrate with us directly using a MEF compliant API. And then the private label product is actually built on top of the MEF LSO API. So think of it as an onion, with the core as Console Connect, our network automation, our cloud connectivity, the MEF LSO API, and then the private label platform where you can do a branded interface. It looks like as if it's your portal.
And how can customers leverage some of our technical expertise?
And I'm glad I led with the fact that it's taken a lot of recruiting and retaining technical talent to get to the position that we're in today, because one of the things that we want to be able to share with our service provider and data center community is that technical talent and expertise. So we've acknowledged that part of the value proposition is actually in our professional services. So part of our organization is now focused on helping service providers and data center operators get access to our expertise and competency in doing network as a service.